everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have the Grocery Gang, Your Shopping's Gone Rotten, powered up Space Jump Pumpkin. And as you can see, he comes in that typical Time War style packaging of the toilet time machine, and it looks great. And we get the awesome artwork up top as we can take a closer look. I really love the artwork on some of these, and this one just looks really cool. On the back, we get a little bit of read-up information there. You can actually read up about him right there. A little picture of him too. Everybody from the Wave, and there's actually hidden characters that a lot of people found out through Five Below. And then if you have, with your parents' permission and parental consent, you can actually download the free app. And these are all made by Moose Toys. Let's get this pumpkin out of the package. Space Jump Pumpkin looks great. He's a cute little evil pumpkin cyborg, and he does come with his squishy smaller version of himself, and it's pretty good. Like, that's actually hard plastic. It's like a mixture. So this is hard plastic, this part's hard plastic mixed with the squishiness. I really feel, and you got the hole there for, I guess, how they injected it. I don't know. Got the little Grocery logo right there. You can barely see it. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. It's just very faint. But either way, I think this one, he has a little arm. I think he has a little arm going on right there. A little hand. But I really like this one. I love the mixture of the rubber squishiness with the hard plastic, making these cybernetic parts really pop. So very cool. You know, I dig it. It's almost like he's evolving. He has like a little robot arm there, and then his little normal arm there. So I dig it. I really like it. Probably one of my favorite ones. And then he comes with this big, huge Bfg Looking Gun. I mean, this thing is massive. And then it shoots out, looks like little poison pumpkins, which I think that's pretty cool. Way better than the shark harpoon. Almost looks like a little onion, but it is a little like poison pumpkin that shoots out. And it's crazy that they actually give us directions like on how to use this. And it doesn't even show the same characters as the pizza one. But honestly, if a kid needs to use directions to know how to use these, then you need to get your kids more toys. Because you can either, you know, push it out with your finger, or you can do the little flick method. Just like that. You have a lot of fun with your toys, and, you know, flicking something like this, it shouldn't damage them too much depending how hard you flick them. So, I mean, it should be all right. I don't see any paint chipping off this or anything. But let's take a look at the figure. The figure itself is awesome. Like, the figure is one of the coolest looking figures in this line. The separate piece of plastic that they used for the eye. And I think that's really why it stands out with the little squishy version of himself. But, like, this is amazing. Look at that. He has little bumps all over. It looks like he's puking up, like, poison acid or something. The faded underneath. Because if you guys are aware, you know, with, like, pumpkins, the bottom's usually faded because they're not getting the direct sun and everything. Looks awesome. I wish they were more round. Everything that's round, they squish. So, like, the can and stuff, they just squish this. I wish it was more round. This is a separate piece as well, which looks great. On the back, he does have some, like, weird scuff marks, and I don't know if that's scuff marks or just extra paint, but it works. He does have the Grocery Gang logo right there, like a big gash right there. Looks really cool. Now, playing with them outside of the package, like, I was worried about this arm because going up, it wasn't being so friendly. But his arm can actually go up like so, and you get the full rotation. And I like how they did the faded, like, lighter green to the darker green, giving him that vine hand, and he has, like, little fingernails too, which is really cool. And then we get this cybernetic arm, which is pretty cool. The bad part is, and I'm gonna point it out, look at that paint. Just by bringing up the paint, the joint itself just shreds it. We've seen this on Diamond Select figures. When it comes to the paint and stuff like that, I mean, it does scrape off. So, I mean, it's no big deal. It happens. Doesn't take away from the figure being really cool. And his legs, you get nice pivoting like the other ones. He's got cool little robot bootsies, and his legs do bend backwards and forward. Now, when I went to initially bend the legs back and forward, I started noticing in the peg, it has, I don't know if you can really see it on camera, you can see it a little bit. There is some whitening, yeah, you can see it. You can see like the stress fracture, like it's stressing the plastic because the joints are tight, and you know, now I'm starting to loosen them up by playing with it. But I don't know what's going on with this wave, but there's a lot of figures where I can't even get them to, you know, kick their leg forward or backwards because it's like so tight that it wants to snap that peg. Not a big fan of that. But let's go ahead, and if I were to gear this guy up, I was going to hold a giant cannon and be his robot arm, because I wouldn't think that his normal vine arm would be strong enough. So he gets to hold it like that. You know, it's very... It's just heavy. It doesn't even really... You set him up like that. But yeah, it doesn't really want to lean him back a little bit. Nope, can't lean back any further than that. Ooh, didn't like that sound. Yeah, he just wants to lean forward with these giant guns. Let's see. This guy can stick his butt right on here, because they have like these little pegs, and you can squish them on. That didn't help balance him out. Here. So if I hold his hand, and he can really hold that the gun. He's just not. It's just, yeah. I don't think it's meant to be posed with the gun, unless you have like a stand or some sort. So yeah. So you get the idea that he gets this cool little gun, and he can hold it, and the pumpkin sits right on top. But this figure is really cool. I'm gonna love putting a whole shelf in a DTOF dedicated to these guys, because there's so many of them now, and they just all look really cool and unique. And that really sums up my unboxing and review of the Grossery Gang's Time Wars Space Jump Pumpkin. If you guys like what you saw, definitely hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more, and stay up to date on your latest collectibles by joining up with both those Toyco Facebook groups. One is the community. You can interact with fellow collectors and everything. Show toys, talk toys, just, you know, see what's going on in the collecting world. And the other one is for pre-order, so you get those really good deals on figures and not have to waste gas and spend extra money to try to track down certain figures because they become hot. And I want you guys to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.